Coming up on Bulldog News Now, the campus paused to honor the victims of sexual assault with a walk. We have the details. And we have your BNN Sports Report. BNN starts right now. Welcome to Bulldog News Now. I'm Kira McGowan. We start with campus news. SC State is a recipient of a grant from the National Institute for Student Success. The grant totals $250,000 and will help the university with student success efforts. It will enhance summer bridge programs, which prepare freshmen for college-level work and campus life. 3 young adults and a teen were arrested after being charged with starting the South Carolina Table Rock wildfire. They were booked into the Pickens County Detention Center and released on bond. If convicted, they can face a sentence of 5 to 30 days in jail or fines between $25 and $200. Now to political news. President Donald Trump is trying to eye another term less than 3 months into his second one. Over the weekend, Trump suggested that there are methods for him to run a third time, even though it's unconstitutional. In one interview, he talks about wanting to run against former President Barack Obama, who can't run either.
If you were allowed, for some reason, to run for a third term, is there a thought that the Democrats could try to run Barack Obama against you?
I'd love that.
For his third term?
Boy, I'd love that. That would be a good one. I'd like that. No, people are asking me to run, and there's a whole story about running for a third term. I don't know. I never looked into it. They do say there's a way you can do it, but I don't know about that, but I have not looked into it. I want to do a fantastic job. We have 4 years, just about, almost close to 4 years.
This news caused South Carolina Congressman James Clyburn to sound the alarm this week during an interview with CNN. Congressman Clyburn said, "I don't think he's joking at all. I've been sounding that alarm since about 2017 when I first spoke out about it. I could see the patterns developing, and I said at the time, right on this network, this man does not plan to leave this White House." Clyburn has been strongly opposed to President Trump since he arrived at the White House the first time. As we have stated before, it's unconstitutional for President Trump to try to serve another term after his ends in 2027. The students of Orangeburg County Elementary had their annual career fair. It was a chance for young minds to explore the endless possibilities for their futures, meet professionals from different fields, and dream big. Miss Wanda Woods, a school counselor at Whitaker Elementary School, says it's a great opportunity for young minds to explore different fields and to know what they need to do while they're in school.
Career Day is important for students because it gives them an idea of what they need to do early. As far as careers are concerned. It teaches them what you need to do in class while you're in elementary school to prepare for your future. You're never too young to start deciding what you want to do as a career. So that's why I think Career Day is important for elementary students.
The career fair at Orangeburg County Elementary has inspired the next generation of leaders, creators, and innovators. South Carolina State University Victims Advocate Program held a sexual assault awareness walk. Students came out to walk and take a stand against sexual assault. The walk started at Oliver C. Dawson Stadium at 6 p.m. and ended at the plaza. At the end of the walk, members of the SC State Victims Advocate Program spoke to students to let them know that help is available if they have been a victim of sexual assault.
If you have experienced sexual assault, please come see us at CASA. We have the supportive services to help you out.
We're out here doing service for the sexual assault awareness. We are against sexual assault. We say thank you for having us. Thank you for having us.
In other political news, New Jersey Senator Cory Booker broke a record on the Senate floor this week. He spoke for over 25 hours, breaking the record of late former South Carolina Senator Strom Thurmond. Thurmond used his time to filibuster the advancement of the Civil Rights Act of 1957. Senator Booker's message warned the U.S. about the actions of President Trump and Elon Musk.
Not right or left, it's right or wrong. It's not a partisan moment. It's an American moment. It's a moral moment. Does the wealth of our people, we have more billionaires than any other country, does that speak to the greatness of our nation? No. I think the things that speak to the greatness of a nation is how do we take care of each other? I ask you, are you better off than you were 72 days ago economically? I asked that question.
Bulldog community, get those running shoes ready. It's almost time for the annual First Ladies Run the Yard event. It's happening this Wednesday, April 9th at 6 p.m. The run will begin and end at the Smith Hammond Middleton Memorial Center. It is open to the public.
I'm Alicia Simmons with your Underground Report. Are you someone who likes to watch streams on Twitch? Well, DDG, a popular YouTuber and rapper, just hit a huge milestone, an exciting celebration. DDG reached 40,000 subscribers on Twitch during the final day of his week-long hit-a-thon event. Tyler Perry established a Dream Collective for young filmmaker studios. His team launched Dream Collective to help develop rising filmmakers from various communities. The application will consist of 5 rounds, beginning with 1,000 entries being accepted from April 17th to May 1st, 2025. Do you have a free weekend to Netflix and chill? Well, you might want to grab some snacks if you're a viewer of Love on the Spectrum. Audience can binge watch the season 3 of Love on the Spectrum on Netflix. This series is subject to release on April 2nd with 8 episodes to watch. I'm Alicia Simmons, and that's your Underground Report.
Grace and peace, everyone. My name is Nasir Junkins, and I'm here to bring you your 7-day forecast. Friday is a high of 86 degrees with a low of 69 degrees. Saturday is a high of 87 degrees with a low of 66 degrees. Sunday is a high of 87 degrees with a low of 67 degrees. Monday is a high of 72 degrees with a 90% chance of rain with a low of 58 degrees. Tuesday is a high of 66 degrees with a low of 51 degrees. Wednesday is a high of 62 degrees with a low of 45 degrees. Thursday is a high of 67 degrees with a low of 45 degrees. Well, everyone, that's your 7-day forecast. Again, my name is Nasir Junkins. Have a wonderful day and stay true to the garnet and blue.
The SC State tennis team recently dominated the MEAC Roundup as they finished with a combined record of 7-0. I spoke to tennis coach Hardeep Judge about the team's performance, and here's what he had to say.
I thought we performed well. It was tough to play 4 matches in 3 days, and traveling up to Washington, it was a long trip. But I thought we performed fairly well, and the guys performed very well too. We've got some injuries that we're dealing with, but we got through those matches, and we have a tough one this Saturday against North Carolina Central, and next week against Norfolk State. I like our progress that we've made.
Okay. Yes, sir, Coach. And during the roundup, did you see any areas that needed improvement?
Absolutely. Every area we improve every day. I mean, we don't take anything for granted. We try to get better every day. But definitely some areas and some players need to step it up. And we've been working hard at practice this week, trying to address those issues, trying to get ready for this weekend.
Okay, speaking of this weekend, this is a power matchup versus North Carolina Central. How important is it to lead with the win?
It's important for us just to set the standard. And that's kind of what we've been doing every match. This is our standard. And if somebody wants to take the title from us, this is what they got to beat. So we're not we don't take any team for granted in our conference, and but we put the same work ethic whether we're playing Georgia or we're playing Central. We take every match seriously.
Okay, and my last question, how important is it to have momentum gearing up towards the MEAC championship and kind of the postseason?
Yeah, that's really important because, I think, that's sometimes our advantage. Teams they understand that in tournament time, they got to go through us. So we don't really feel the pressure. I think other teams feel the pressure because they tend to have to play better than they are to sometimes beat us. So we work hard, and I tell the guys and girls, we work hard on the tennis court. The results will, 99% of the time will show. So we just continue to work hard, and that's what Bulldog tennis is about.
This weekend, the Bulldogs will compete in a MEAC #1 versus #2 showdown against North Carolina Central here at Hardeep Judge Tennis Center. Come out and support your Bulldogs in an epic showdown. This is Jalen Gaskew with your BNN Sports Report.
Now to what's trending. Netflix has tapped some members of the Different World cast for a spinoff. The sequel will focus on Dwayne and Whitley's daughter attending an HBCU. Show producers are still casting students for the college scenes. There's not an official release date yet. If you recall, A Different World was a 1980s sitcom that focused on students attending a fictitious HBCU called Hillman College. All 6 seasons of the show are currently streaming on Netflix. The real question is, where are the casting people? I am right here and I am a college student. Cast me, please. This has been Kira McGowan for BNN. Enjoy the rest of your day.